Hey everybody, it's Chris Loud. In this acrylic painting demo, I'll show you how I create vibrant abstract landscape paintings. My color palette is bright aqua green, Prussian blue, titanium white, cerulean blue, and lime green. And for the focal point, I'll be using some dried acrylic skins that were peeled off palettes from previous paintings. I'm also using cadmium orange, which that's how I decided to tone my canvas. But I don't believe any of that really ended up showing through to the final painting. But I like to do that just in case because it that color really would complement the color palette I chose, and if anything peeked through, that would really work. So right now I'm just putting down a mix of colors to get a base coat down. I'm not really too concerned about blending, mixing colors, anything. Just kind of doing, kind of anything I want. At this point, I had a general idea of what I wanted for my composition, but as far as the colors go and how I was going to use these colors was pretty open. I just wanted to start painting and to see kind of where this led me. So, as a matter of fact, there are a couple times I felt like I kind of got a little lost with where I was going with the colors, and a couple times I actually looked at this and I actually wanted to go in a different direction possibly, but I decided to stick with my overall plan, and kind of see that through and see where that would lead me. So right now I'm grabbing some acrylic skins I've peeled off, and I'm looking to see what I think would work with this painting. I decided to go ahead and put several pieces down to give myself some options when I started painting again. So you'll see that I'm going to start fixing these down to the canvas with a brush and some acrylic medium, acrylic gel medium, and this dries clear, so all those colors from the acrylic skins will show through. But again, wanted to just really start getting some kind of interest down there in the center area where I was going to have my horizon line, and then from there I could decide what direction I wanted to take the colors around it and how I wanted to carve that landscape out. So this is such a fun experience, I think, putting some of these acrylic skins down and reusing this. And I probably could have covered the entire canvas with it. But it also gives great texture. So you'll have some really interesting textures along the horizon line. And as you see at the bottom, I decided to put a little bit at the bottom for some added texture throughout some other areas of the painting. But at this point, I was looking at this thinking, ooh, I kind of like the way these colors are working together, and here it is dried, and I had a decision to make. Did I want to keep all of that or keep going with my original intention, my original thoughts? And I decided to go ahead and stick with what my original plan was on this one. But looking at what I have on the screen right now, I think I will probably go back and do another one of these and add some more acrylic skins like this and see if I can take it in a different direction. That direction I was kind of looking at when I first got those skins down. But I'm using a blending mop brush. I'm using a filbert brush, a flat brush. At some points I have a palette knife, some color shapers, and a silicone bowl scraper. And really, you don't have to use all of those materials. The main ones that I was using was the just a brush and then the mop brush to get some of the paints down. So you can see I'm already starting to carve out that horizon line and looking for kind of a focal point that I think would work with these colors. And this is where I was starting to feel a little lost on my background colors. So I play with that a little bit. And then this is a painting that I did for a few minutes, and then I'd stop and work on something else and let it dry, and then come back to it. And I left it for about a day and then came back to it and really was not thrilled with the color scheme of the top portion and the lower portion, the sky and ground, if you will, or sky and water, however you look at that. So I came back and played with it a little bit more, and was pretty happy with the results on that. But it's fun to do these kind of simple and more minimalist approaches to landscapes, because it really kind of makes you focus on the essentials, a horizon line and any other interest, basic interest in that landscape. So you really are relying on simple composition and color to create the interest. So right here I was liking how this was looking, where this was headed, and this is kind of where I left it. Then I came back and decided to continue working on this because I wasn't thrilled with the colors, and like I said, I'm trying to do something vibrant. I just didn't feel like those the colors on the top portion and lower portion were vibrant enough. So I kind of played, and then I will continue to play. This white line that I have, white bit of titanium white that I just painted out, when I was looking back, I really like that, and so I will at one point here try and kind of recreate that, or something similar to it. I thought that did kind of draw your eye in to the focal point on the right. And I have a little bit of I don't even know, because I peeled this acrylic paint off my palette a while ago. I'm not even sure what all those colors are in there. I can tell you yellows and some reds and mixed with with each other for a little bit of orange. But was really liking how that looked. So here's where I really came in and decided to change those colors at the top and the bottom, and just kind of kept playing. And I wanted to leave a little bit of that original color before I started putting the green down at the top. So right above the focal point, I've got a line of some of that color. And working with that cerulean blue and mixing it with titanium white, and then bringing in some of that bright aqua green to really kind of give me a variety of colors in that lower section. And at one point I get some paint down that I don't like and start wiping it away and exposing some of the green underneath, and it just again had to kind of keep reworking this to get it where I wanted. I'm had finally got to a point where I think I had a little bit more focus on what I wanted this to look like and where I was headed and how to finish it. But a few little mistakes there, like this, where I've got that green at the bottom, was not thrilled with. So I was letting that dry a little bit and worked on bringing back that white in the upper portion. So if you like this video, I'd love for you to give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more of these, feel free to subscribe. If you have any questions or comments, feel free to put those in the comment section. I'll get back to you on those. But this is a great exercise as well, like I said, to focus on composition, because you are working very simplistically on what your composition is. You're really kind of focusing on more of a horizon line and a focal point, and not that that's all that these are. A lot of times you can add much more to this, but they're just fun paintings to do. Now you'll see that I brought in a little bit of cadmium orange and added it to the focal point there, just to try and tie in with the blues that I had a little bit more. And then using just a tiny bit of alcohol on a paper towel to wipe a little bit of some of that paint that I got on the acrylic skins that I thought were kind of dulling it. So kind of pulled that away. So here are the final paintings. I'll show you in different orientations. So thanks for watching, and keep on painting.